You guys crushed it. I was obsessed and just like devoured it from jump. And honey, you are putting us through the ringer in episodes 1 and 2. My gosh.
It didn't mean anything to me.
It
I
means
swear to
something
you.
to me. You ruined everything.
We've tried a million
We were
times.
kids
It doesn't. We
then.
don't work.
Will you marry me?
We've got a breakup, we've got cheating, we've got forgiveness, we've got an engagement, a car crash, another breakup.
Yes. When I hear it now all together, I'm like, yes, that is true.
I mean, our heads are spinning. So obviously we don't want to, spoil everything throughout the season, but what can you tease what's to come with the way Conrad's sharing his feelings for you now and the way you and Jeremiah seemingly are going about your relationship? And I'm just curious, what can you tease whether or not Belly can really be with either of these guys forever?
Oh, I mean, you never know that, especially when you're so young. It's kind of just like you're along for the ride and following your heart, and that's all you can do, and bettering yourself. And when you're in a relationship, working on that relationship every single day, and you see Conrad working on himself and going to therapy, and I think that's really important too. And I think it's about like taking it a day at a time and seeing where everything goes.
We have got a breakup. We've got cheating. I need to have a chat with you, mister. When you were reading the script for the very first time, obviously some things are true to the book, but others have deviated.
Yeah.
What was going through your mind?
Oh man, I mean, it's so much. There's so many things that these characters are going through in season 3, and that's not even half of it. So I'm excited for people to stick along with this story, and I feel like at the very end, people will be very pleased and very happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you pleased with how Jeremiah's handling things these days? How Conrad's handling his feelings and emotions?
I think on all sides, there's room to grow for everybody.
Yeah.
Conrad, Belly, Jeremiah, there's room to grow.
That's such a diplomatic answer.
You know me.
And the teases
I've been
coming.
trained, baby. You
You've
can't
been
crack
trained
me.
so well. But have you ever found yourself, because fans have been Team Conrad or Team Jeremiah, that's naturally going to come about.
Sure.
But as one of the brothers, have you ever found yourself rooting for the other brother at any point?
No, not
Sorry, Conrad.
Not in the slightest. I think I am a big believer in marrying your best friend, and I think Jeremiah is that. And he's someone that wears a little more of his emotions on his sleeve, and I think that is more valiant than hiding them and not speaking about them. And I think to love anyone at all is to be vulnerable, and I think Jeremiah does a great job at being vulnerable with Belly and really like expressing his heart, even with his brother. Like the whole vending machine scene, like that's him being vulnerable and laying it out there and be like, hey, like I want to be with her. Like, how are you feeling? Like, let's talk. And I think that's just another example of how like Jeremiah loves her.
What was going through your mind as you were reading these scripts? So was your mind blown with how Conrad's finally getting in touch with his emotions now that his brothers proposed?
Yeah, all the time. I mean, Jenny does a great job of using the books as source material and expanding the world, but when we read the scripts, it's a total surprise for us too, so it's really fun.
How do you think fans will feel about the ending?
I don't know. It depends, Yeah. Depends on what you're rooting for.
I mean, and I'm curious because since you're one of the brothers, folks out there, the passionate fans are Team Conrad or Team Jeremiah, but as one of the brothers, have you ever found yourself rooting for the other brother instead of yourself?
At times, yeah. I think Jenny crafts it in a way where obviously you want to have a team and stick to it. I think that's the instinct.
Yeah.
But I think it's crafted in a way where both of these brothers have moments to shine and show off their positive sides. And so I think it's sort of crafted so you do feel for both of these characters.
For sure.
For all of them, but if we're talking about the brothers.
And sometimes you just want to shake Belly like, Belly, get it together, sis.
They could all use a shake.
Without a doubt. Episodes 1 and 2, my gosh, an emotional roller coaster.
And you were right. You and me, we don't work.
We also have another breakup for you. I mean, I know whenever you were reading these scripts for the first time, much of the scripts, stick to the book, but we do have some deviations as well. But what were your initial reactions?
To reading the script, I was just always along for the ride.
Yeah.
I'm just like as shocked as everyone else and as happy or sad or confused. Like I have really enjoyed reading the scripts as a fan first, like as just someone who's impacted by the material, and then I get to be like, okay, how do I do, whatever, do my job.
Oh my God, I thought everything of them. I mean, I'll never forget, like, when we get the scripts first time, it's like Jenny doesn't really tell us what happens before, and then we receive the scripts and we're just reading like for the whole day, just trying to like piece together stuff, and just the excitement, like knowing how much like she kind of like jam-packed into these first 2 episodes. It's just like a roller coaster every single page. I was glued to my seat when I was reading it,
The woman is a genius. She has done it again, right?
She's a genius. I mean, dare I say, like the best YA writer of our time, you know what I mean?
Isabel Conklin, will you marry me?
Yeah, I'll marry you.